welcome back to my channel. Today I have a self-tanning review on this little self-tanning guy right here. It's the Bondi Sands Aero Aerated Self-Tanning Foam in Ultra Dark. So I've been looking at this tanner ever since it came out, wanting to try it, and I thought right now in quarantine is a perfect time since I'm not getting spray tanned. And I love to do tanning reviews because I have a lot of knowledge about self-tanners. I've used so many in the past. I've used drugstore, I've used high-end, and I've gotten the spray tanning as well. So I picked this one up on Amazon for $29, so it's kind of in the mid price range, not too cheap, but also not too expensive. And my plan for today is to go ahead and show you the demo of me putting it on, showing you what it looked like after I rinsed it off the next morning, and then coming back here and giving you all my pros and cons on what I think about the product, because I do have a lot of pros and cons with this product. So if you're interested on what I think about this product, please keep watching and give me a like if you like self-tanning reviews. So I'm going to show you how I apply my tan. So I'm going to shake up my bottle and apply a very big amount of this. Since it's aerated, you need a lot more than usual tanners. And I'm going to start applying it to the arm, kind of blending the product before it dries out onto the whole arm. And then just go ahead and keep blending until it's even. Make sure on your elbow, if you have a very dry elbow, that you don't put a lot of product there. For my armpits, I like to just use the mitt with hardly any product on it and just rub over that area so it doesn't get too dark. And same thing with my hands. I'm going to take the mitt after I've already rubbed in the product and use whatever's left to just smooth it over my hand, fingers, knuckles, and make sure that it looks nice and even. And it's okay if your hand looks a little bit lighter than your arm because it will deepen a little bit. And that is the finished result. And as you can see, it's very dark but also very green toned, but that will get better once we rinse it off in the morning. This is what it looked like after I rinsed off my tan in the morning. This is the color I got. I definitely have a lot darker arms than stomach because I went over my arms and my legs twice. Show you all the difference of color, and the picture in the corner is what it looked like before I rinsed it off at all, which as you can see, it is very, very, very dark and green toned before I rinsed it. So first, let's talk about the packaging. I really love the black and blue together. It really caught my eye and made me want to try it even more because it's super cute. Let's talk about the price as well. So the price is in the mid price range, as I said before. I don't think it's too overpriced at all, but I don't think it's also like a drugstore price, so it's kind of in the middle. In the demo, you all saw me apply it. It's very easy to apply, especially if you use a tanning mitt. But you do want to work with this product fast because it is aerated, as you all saw in the demo. If you don't quickly put it on the mitt and start rubbing it into your body, then when the foam dissolves, the product isn't really there anymore, so you want to work quickly with your mitt. It's very easy to blend in, and it was very easy to spread out on your skin. It didn't feel drying. It felt very good on your skin, so I did like the application process. As long as you work with it quickly, I think that you will find no problem with blending it in. Let's talk about the color. So this is where we have a huge con. It's green. I hope you could see it in the demo, but it's literally so green tinted when you first put it on. The guide color is straight up green, and it is not a tanning mousse that you could put on and go out in. In my opinion, you would have to wait 8 hours and rinse it off before you could go anywhere. There's just no way you could. I am way, way too green and way too dark to wear this out. So I definitely would say it's a tan that you would either have to wear in your house all day and then rinse off and go out later, or you would put it on before bed, sleep in it, and then rinse it off, and then you could go out. Speaking of sleeping in it, it does stain your sheets and clothes a little bit, but that is something that happens regularly with almost all of my tanning mousses, so it doesn't really personally bother me, but I just want to let you know it did stain my clothes. The smell on it is kind of weird. So when you first apply it and for like the first hour or two, it really doesn't smell very much at all. I would say it's like a 3 out of 10 in the smell factor. So I thought, oh, this is going to be a really good smelling self-tan. It's not going to be too strong. But once it starts settling into your skin a few hours later, it definitely smells very strong. It does make your sheets smell. I would say it's like a 7 or 8 out of 10 in smells once it develops. So I don't love the smell, but it doesn't bother me either because I'm used to using self-tanning products. The next day when you get up, you are going to be extremely dark, but I will say that when you hop in the shower and start rinsing it off, it does get a lot lighter. So the first 2 times that I used this tanner, I did 1 layer, but on the directions it says to apply Bondi Sands Aero 30 minutes after initial application for a deeper tan. So the directions on this are saying to go ahead and do 2 layers. I never ever do 2 layers of a tanning product, but since the directions specifically did say that, the next time that I tried it, so this time that I have it on now, I did do 2 layers on my arms and legs, and I did notice a lot of a difference in color. I'm a lot darker today than I was the other 2 times that I used it. So if you do really want that dark tan, I definitely would recommend doing 2 layers like it does suggest. If you want a lighter tan, you could do 1 layer and that would be sufficient, but for me, I do like to do the 2 layers. You do have to use a lot of the product to cover your body, so I do feel like this tanner is going to go pretty fast because if you have to do 2 layers and you have to use a lot, like it isn't going to go super far. I've already used like probably this much of the bottle and I've only used it 3 times, so I will say that is a downfall. As far as how the tan wears and fades, I was extremely impressed with it for this, so this is definitely a pro for me. It definitely wears very nicely. I usually get a lot of spotting on my arms and stuff because I have very dry skin. So I don't really deal with patchiness as much as I do like spotting because of the dryness, but I really didn't notice any spotting after I've used this tan, so that was pretty shocking and very nice. So I do like the wear of this. It fades extremely evenly, which is a great thing. I will say that it doesn't last for a super long time, but most tanners in a bottle like this for me don't last more than 4 days. There is something that I have to recommend to you guys if you want to extend the life of your tan, and that is this product right here, the Norvell Vivid Boost. You can get this on Norvell's website. Sometimes it's also on Amazon, and I got mine at the spray tanning booth that I go to. So I really love this product and I highly recommend it for any tanning that you're going to be doing, spray tanning or self tanning at home with mousses, because this extends the tan so well. So what I would like to do to make this last as long as possible is I'll put this on and then 2 days after I will apply this, and this will extend my tan and deepen my tan up so it lasts about 5 to 7 days with this. So highly recommend this product for all tanning products that you're using at home as well. So do I recommend this tanner? I do. Would I repurchase it? I'm not sure, probably not. I'm still looking for a perfect self tanner, so I'm going to keep testing them out for you guys and trying to find one with the least amount of cons I possibly can. I will continue using this and I will finish the bottle of it. I don't dislike it. I would give it like a 7 out of 10 because it does have some really great qualities about it. I don't like the guide color being green because I like to put on a tan and then go out, or be able to go out if I want to. So that is a little bit of a negative to me. But I do like it and I do think it gives you a nice tan, especially with the double layer. So thank you guys for watching so much. I hope that you learned a little bit about the self tanner and whether or not you would like to purchase it or not. So I hope that you enjoyed this self tanning review. Let me know in the comments below if you plan on picking it up and what you all think of it if you've already tried it. Let me know in the comments also if you have any self-tanning recommendations you would like me to try in the next review. I actually have another one from Amazon I purchased called Cocoa Brown, so that will probably be my next tanning review. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any videos, and I will see you in my next one.